So now the first question, find the mean deviation about the mean for the following continuous distribution. So even here I have already do a table. Okay, so I have already written the values also of class intervals, that is height here, and the number of boys, that is frequency. Okay, so now we'll move with the other columns. So what is the midpoint? Midpoint of CI, that is xi, will be equal to this midpoint of this is 100. Okay, then here it will be 110, this is 120, this is 130, this is 140, and this is 150. Okay, now fi into xi, what will be the fi into xi? That is 9 into 100, that will be 900. Here it will be 1430, this will be 3120, that is 3120, this is 3900, this is 1680, this is 1500. Okay, now xi minus x bar. Okay, so x bar value we have to find. Okay, but before that we will do the summation of this here first, that is n that equal to, that is summation of fi equal to we get this as 100. Okay, and this one, that is summation of fi xi, is equal to 12,530. Okay, now we'll find the x bar value, that is x bar is equal to, we know that summation of fi xi divided by summation of fi. Okay, that is equal to 12,530 divided by 100. Okay, that is equal to 125.3. Okay, so now we got the x bar value. So now we'll substitute that x bar value here. So xi minus x bar, that is 100 minus 125.3, that will be equal to 25.3 here. Okay, so this will be 15.3, 5.3, 4.7, 14.7, and 24.7. Okay, and similarly this is fi into this result. Okay, so what is fi here? 9 into 25.3, that will be equal to 227.7. Okay, so the other values please calculate: 198.9, 137.8, 141, 176.4, and 247. Okay, so now we have to do summation of this also, which will be equal to 1128.8. Okay, so now we got these values, so therefore we have to find the mean deviation now. Mean deviation from the mean. Okay, that is equal to the formula of this is 1 by n into summation of fi into xi minus x bar. Okay, so we'll substitute the values. So that is equal to 1 by 100 into 1128.8. Okay, that is equal to 11.288, which is equal to 11.29 approximately. Okay, now the sixth question, we have to find the mean and variance using the step deviation method of the following tabular data given the age distribution of 542 members. Okay, so for this I have already constructed a table. I have also written the class interval, that is age in years, and also the frequency, which is number of members here. So now we'll proceed with the other columns, that is midpoint of this is 20 plus 30 by 2, that will be 25. Okay, here it will be 35, 45, 55, 65, this is 75, and this will be 85. Okay, so we have to calculate yi now. Yi will be equal to xi minus 55 by h. So how we got this 55 is, okay, first we'll write here. Here n is equal to 542. Okay, because it's given in the question, and assumed mean A is equal to 55. Okay, this 55, and width, okay, that is that is width of class interval is 10 here. Okay, so now we'll substitute those values in this table. So yi will be equal to xi is 25 here, so 25 minus 55 by 10, so that is equal to minus 3 here. Okay, so similarly this will be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so fi into fyi, that is 3 into minus 3 is equal to minus 9. Okay, similarly for the others it is minus 122, minus 132, this is 0, this 140, 102, and this is 6. Okay, and summation of this will be, that is summation of fiyi will be minus 15. Okay, and now here, so this is 3 into 9 square, that is equal to 27. Okay, so this is 244, this is 132, this is 0, 140, 204 and 18. Okay, and the summation of this is equal to 765. Okay, so now we have to calculate mean and variance. Okay, so we know that the formula for mean, that is x bar, is equal to a plus summation of fi yi divided by n into h. Okay, so we'll substitute the values here. So that implies mean is equal to 55 plus minus 15 divided by 542 into 10. Okay, that is equal to 55 minus 0.28, that is equal to 54.72 years. Okay, so this is the mean. Now we will find the variance. So variance formula is sigma square is equal to h square divided by n square into n into sigma of fiyi square minus summation of fiyi whole square. Okay, so that will be equal to 100 divided by 542 whole square into 542 into 765 minus 225, that is equal to 100 divided by 293764. Okay, just calculate this, into 414630 minus 225. Okay, so that will be equal to 100 divided by 293764 into 414405, that is equal to 141.067. So which is equal to again 141.07 years. Okay, so this is the variance. Okay, so now the seventh one, find the mean deviation from the mean for the following data using step deviation method. Okay, we have to find this using step deviation method. So I have already constructed a table, and I have written the class interval and also frequency. Okay, now we'll find the midpoint. Okay, so midpoint for this is 5. Okay, and for this is 15, 25, 35, 45, 55 and 65. Okay, and here yi is equal to xi minus a by h. So first we'll write all those values here. So here width of class interval, okay, width of class interval, that is h is equal to 10 here, right, because the difference between each range is 10. Okay, and then assumed mean, that is a is equal to 35. Okay, and then n is equal to 50. Okay, So now we will find, that is yi is equal to xi minus a by h. Okay, so now we will find that it is xi is equal to 5 here, 5 minus 35 by 10. Okay, that is equal to minus 3. Okay, so similarly for that it is minus 2, this is minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so fi into yi, this will be 6 into minus 3, that is minus 18. This is minus 10, minus 8, 0, 7, 12 and 9. So the summation of this is minus 8. Okay, and even here, and that is summation of fi is 50. Okay, and this one xi minus x bar we have to find. So how did I get this 33 minus 4? I'll show you. Okay, so for that, here n is equal to 50, so mean, that is x bar, is equal to a plus summation of fi yi divided by n into h, right? So that is equal to 35 here, plus minus 8 into 10 divided by 50, that is equal to 33.4 marks. Okay, so now we will substitute this 33.4 in this table. Okay, so xi minus 33.4. So what is xi here? 5 minus 33.4, whole mod of this. So we will get the value as 28.4. Okay, next this will be 18.4. Okay, this is 8.4, this is 1.6, this is 11.6, this is 21.6, and this is 31.6. Okay, and fi into this result. So what is fi here? 6. 6 into 28.4, that will be equal to 170.4. Okay, and this is 92, this is 67.2, this 24.0, this is 81.2, this is 129.6, this is 94.8. Okay, so summation of this will be equal to 659.2. So just calculate this. Okay, so therefore mean deviation. Okay, we have to find mean deviation, right, in this problem. So mean deviation from mean is equal to 1 by n into summation of fi into xi minus x bar. Okay, so that is equal to, this is xi bar. Okay, so that is equal to 1 by 50 into 659.2, that is equal to 13.18 nearly. Okay, so now the eighth question. Lives of two models of refrigerators A and B obtained in a server are given below. Okay, so they are asking which refrigerator model would you suggest to purchase. Okay, so that means we have to find here the coefficient of variation, that is model A, and coefficient of variation of model B. Then we will get to know which refrigerator model we can suggest. Okay, so for that, first I have constructed a table already. Okay, and I have written class interval and frequency also. Now we will find the midpoint. Okay, the midpoint is for this 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Fi into xi here. Fi into xi will be 5. This is 48. This will be 65, 49 and 45. Okay, and here it will be fi into xi square, that is equal to 5. Then this is 144, 325, 343, 405. Okay, now fi for this. Okay, so for model 2 also they have given, right, for model B also. Now we will find fi into xi, that will be equal to 2 into 1, that is 2. This is 21. This is 60. 133, 81. Okay. And if I into xi square, that is 2, 63, 300, 931, 729. Okay. Now we will find summation of fi here, that is n is equal to 46 here. Okay. And then summation of this will be equal to 212. Then summation of this is 1221. Then here it will be 49. Okay. This will be 297 and this will be 2025. Okay. So now we got all the values to calculate mean and variance now. So model A, that is XA bar. Okay, so we are finding mean for this, for model A. So that is equal to summation of Fi Xi divided by summation of Fi, right? So that is equal to 212 divided by 46, that is equal to 4.6. Then for model B, that is xb bar is equal to summation of fi xi divided by summation of fi, that is equal to 297 here. Okay, 297 divided by 49, that is equal to 6.06. Okay, so now we have to find sigma a square. Okay, variance, that is equal to 1 by n into, just you have to remember all these formulas, that's it. Then it will be very easy. This chapter is very easy for you. Okay, easily you can score 7 marks for the long answer questions. Okay, so divided by n whole square. Okay, so that will be equal to, just substitute all the values. So here it is 1221 divided by 46 minus 212 divided by 46 whole square. Okay, so that is equal to 5.38. So that implies sigma a is equal to 5.38 root of this. So that is equal to 2.319. Okay, so this is for the variance of model A. And now we will find variance of model B, that is sigma b square is equal to 2025 divided by 49 minus 297 divided by 49 whole square. Okay, that is equal to 4.61. Okay, that implies sigma b is equal to root of 4.61, that is equal to 2.147. Okay, so now the coefficient of variation of model A, that is equal to sigma A by x A bar into 100, that is equal to 2.319 divided by 4.6 into 100, that is equal to 50.41. Okay, coefficient of variation of model B, that is equal to sigma b divided by xb bar into 100, that is equal to 2.147 divided by 6.06 into 100, that is equal to 35.43. Okay, so since CV of, that is coefficient of variation of model B is less than CV of model A. Okay, so we can say that model B is more consistent than model A. Okay, with regard to life in years. Hence, we suggest model B for purchase. Okay. So did you understand how we have calculated this?